Hey guys, it's Viger. Just a little bit of an update video that I wanted to do. Not really so much in the well, actually it is kind of in the content area, but nothing like scheduling wise or whatnot. Reactions will still be coming out when they're readily available. I know I'm kind of backed up on Vanoss reactions right now. I'm just trying to find the time to do it, so that's a little bit of a heads up. There's just a couple ideas that I wanted to run by you guys. Basically, with stuff that I kind of wanted to do for the channel and stuff that I feel like branching out a little bit further. So, first one that I wanted to do, I've hit 2,300 subscribers as of this recording, which is phenomenal work. I was never anticipating myself getting that far as subscriber count, and it just doesn't seem like it's slowing down. It just seems to keep growing and growing at a steady rate, and I'm surprised at how successful all of this has been. So I have only you guys to thank for that. And I couldn't be any more thrilled that I'm actually doing something that people like seeing. I mean, this channel started off as a gaming channel with roughly just 45 max, and now I've gotten 2,000 plus and counting. What I was wanting to do at some point, and I had mentioned this before in a previous update video, I wanted to do some sort of a Q&A video. I tried that once before, but I didn't really, I guess maybe I wasn't well noticed yet, but now with 2,000 plus subs, I feel like that's a little bit more easier to get around to. So, what I was sort of planning was this Q&A. You guys can leave either a question down in the comments section of this video below, or you can tweet it out to me on Twitter. I'll have a link to my Twitter account in the description as well. So, Q&A, I want to do a Q&A video at some point in the future if I get enough questions to answer in my own parameters of such and whatnot and everything. So yeah, Q&A possibility maybe, I don't know really, we'll just see what happens if I get enough questions to justify the video's existence. Also, I have been branching out into Twitch recently, and I did do a Rocket League / Titanfall stream a couple days ago, which some of you guys actually did show up, and I was more than thrilled to have at least 9 of you guys show up and stick around for as long as I streamed, and I'm thrilled that anybody even showed up. So I'm going to be trying to do more streaming as of late. It's mostly going to be on the Xbox One because I lack the capabilities to stream PC games. I just don't have a capture software installed or usable. I'm still trying to figure out OBS if that's even possible, but yeah, stuff like that. I'm just trying to branch out into other areas and just trying to expand myself into besides reactions. I want to get to know you guys more on a more YouTuber subscriber level, I guess. Maybe that's a relationship, I don't know. Just like to know who's watching my videos and get to know those guys a little bit more. I feel like I'm in that right, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Either way, though, one last thing that I was thinking about doing, and this does involve OBS and my channel's original purpose, which wasn't reaction videos, but rather gameplay and stuff like that. So, if you guys ever browsed through some of my older, much less quality, crappy content, you notice that I tried to do a lot more in the line of console gaming, just a lot more of a let's play focus rather than a reaction focus. I want to try and meld that into my channel as a whole again, because that's what I originally set out to do when I started this channel 5 years ago, maybe? I don't know. But now that I have 2,000 plus subscribers, I feel like this is more of a thing that I could do for you guys. I mean, reactions are my bread and butter, and that's what brings in the most traffic, but is that really all I want to do? I want to try and branch out and do some other things if I find the time and if I find the audience. And I feel right now I have the audience, but the time, that's still up in the air or whatnot. But and this is coming from my latest reaction video that I did, the if Mario was an Undertale SMG4 reaction. One of you guys suggested, and I would assume a lot of other people would suggest, that I actually play Undertale on the stream, or not stream, on the channel, because, well, I haven't. Don't even own Undertale. But luckily, have not watched a single Let's Play of Undertale at all. I get the gist of what makes it appealing. I understand what the blind, pacifist, and genocide runs entail. I don't know their outcomes. I don't know the emotional impact. I don't know anything about Undertale game-wise. So I feel like this would be a cool experiment to do if I was to branch out and head back into doing Let's Plays, this time with actual voice commentary, like when my Fall of Cybertron Let's Play didn't have commentary. This time around, the first commentary that I would have would be an Undertale Let's Play, and that would probably result from 3, the blind, why do I keep saying Genesis? Blind, genocide, and pacifist runs. But if you guys want to see that, please leave a comment down below, along with the questions to the Q&As, or tweet it out to me. I will be more than happy to respond to them. So yeah, Q&A that I want to do, I'm going to be doing more streaming, and I want to branch out into more games, or just Let's Plays in general, maybe starting off with Undertale, if I can figure out how to record with OBS or any other software for that matter. I'll do what I can. I know you guys would like to see that. I know people playing Undertale is pretty popular right now, just alongside people who are playing Five Nights at Freddy's a while back, so it would be interesting, and I would like to think that you guys would like to see that stuff. So yeah, just a little bit of an update video here. I'll leave the appropriate links down in the description below. And that is pretty much it as far as updates go. So, we'll be getting back into reactions shortly when they're more readily available, and I'm more readily available. And as always, I will see you when I see you. So then, toodles.